Trinity is struggling to focus on her studies. Her mate Mark is acting strangely, and she's feeling unsettled. Unexpectedly, Elder Frederick and a stranger, Caleb, Reece's cousin, and Beta of the pack visit her. Caleb, intrigued by Trinity's dedication to her studies, offers to help her get the textbooks she's missing. Despite initial hesitation, Trinity agrees to accompany him to the campus store. What is causing the strange behavior of Trinity's mate Mark? Why is Reece away? And what is the something Caleb found that he wanted to tell Reece in person? Will Trinity and Caleb's simple trip to the campus store be as uneventful as she hopes? What is the true reason behind Caleb's eagerness to help Trinity?
Trinity's inner growl of anxiety continued throughout the awkward car ride. Caleb was more than happy to drive through the tension. He checked if they were being followed the way that Vincent did. He even parked near the back of the empty parking lot like Vincent too. Caleb didn't move to open the doors the way that her guards did though. He must not have been trained to do that. But once she did open her door, Caleb rushed to the front of the car. He moved quickly like he was in a hurry. Trinity's lips pursed, then she felt it. A shift in the air. They weren't alone anymore, and based on the scent, their unexpected guests were wolves. Her eyes widened. Caleb? She needed to know that he was ready to do what he had to do. Don't worry, Trinity. Everything's just fine. He sounded completely calm. So why am I still worried? One of the scents smelled familiar. Trinity tried to turn and place it. Her eyes widened at how quickly her former guard, Leslie, zoomed to the end of the car. He blocked her from heading that way. Looking for me? Leslie taunted. His voice sent a shudder of disgust through her body. She hadn't seen him since the night of the marking ceremony. He was the guard who made her uncomfortable. She hadn't had to go into detail for Vincent to stop Leslie from entering her room that night, or for Reece to fire Leslie as a guard. A chuckle came from the left of her, and Trinity turned just enough to see Jeremy, another former guard. That was almost too easy, Jeremy said. Thought we'd have to plan harder. A woman's voice cut in. I told you we wouldn't. It was Donna, the hateful wolf who protested at Trinity and Reece's marking ceremony. Let's get this over with. All three of these wolves had her surrounded. Trinity's last turn meant the car was at her back, and she had a wolf on each side ready to attack her. What is this? She asked them. Leslie? Jeremy? Is this because we fired you? Leslie and Jeremy cackled. Why would we care about that? Why else would you do this? She asked. It's revenge, right? Leslie sneered. It was the plan all along. Your little freak out on marking night just meant we couldn't get you from the inside like our boss wanted. We had to get creative after that. Creative? You're attacking a girl in a parking lot. That's the oldest trick in the book, she said. Leslie's nostrils flared. Good, stay distracted, keep talking. She baited them, saying, I thought I just had to worry about rogues and warlocks. I didn't think there'd be an enemy in my own pack. You're not my pack, Donna screamed. Trinity winced. She'd heard enough of that for a lifetime. For the record, neither are we, Leslie said. Jeremy and I aren't independent wolves looking for a home. He fake whimpered like a puppy. Jeremy picked up the whimpering act from his spot in front of her. Your bleeding heart alpha made the same mistake as his daddy. He took in strays, and he'll pay for it the same way his daddy did too. Trinity cut her eyes to Caleb then. He hadn't moved once during all of this. Even though she knew the answer, she had to ask. Caleb, are you in on this too? The shining smile from before was gone. He nodded with no emotion. Don't take it personally. I needed to take down Reece, and someone offered a lot of money to hand you over. It was a win-win situation, Caleb told her. Trinity roared. Traitor! Reece made you beta. But I should have been the alpha, Caleb corrected. That should be my house, my pack. Trinity growled at Caleb. Reece would never hand his pack over to you. Caleb grinned then. He won't have a choice. It's the law. He can't rule without a mate. Trinity and Reece were fully mated and bonded. He had no claim over the alpha title, with or without Trinity. Let him find out the hard way. Caleb was the worst kind of enemy. He'd smiled in her face while orchestrating her downfall. You'll never get away with this, she told him before scanning her attackers again. The other three had sunk lower while she talked to Caleb. They were closer to the ground, aggressive, ready to attack. Reece will ruin you. Too bad you'll never know. Caleb snapped his fingers, and in an instant the four of them came at her. Donna slapped Trinity across the face hard. That's payback for what your aunt did. Trinity could taste the blood in her mouth from the force of the slap. She spat it, deciding at the last second not to spit it directly at Donna. She needed to ask the wolf something first. Is that why you're a part of this? Because my aunt slapped you? No, Donna barked. I don't want a wolfless as my Luna. Trinity ground out her next words just to hurt Donna. Reece wouldn't have wanted you if you were the last wolf alive. You're ugly and rotten from the inside out. Enough, Caleb roared. He was suddenly beside her. He snatched a fistful of her hair and twisted while pulling. Trinity cried out as she was wrenched to face him. Caleb, please, think of your family, she pleaded. Riley had been so kind to her. Lila was the mother that Trinity never got to have. Reece was only ever playful at home. Surely Caleb had to care about them. Family was the only good thing Trinity had ever known. Caleb snarled in her face. I've never understood families. They only get in the way. Night-night, Trinity. He brought a white cloth near her face. Trinity panicked, knowing what came next. Reece! She only managed to breathe his name once before the smell of the chloroform knocked her out.
Trinity's world implodes as she's betrayed by those closest to her. Caleb, the boy she thought was a friend, reveals himself as a ruthless traitor, driven by ambition and a thirst for power. With her trust shattered and her life in mortal danger, Trinity faces a desperate fight for survival. Will she be able to escape her captors? Will Reece find her in time? And what dark secrets will be uncovered as the truth about Caleb's motives unfolds? Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.